world and say to humankind, love one another and do good to those who hate you. Whereas the ancients had said, an eye for eyes and a tooth for tooth. What kind of people lived at the time of Jesus? Were they newly created and newly incarnated souls? If they were, wouldn't that mean that God had therefore created souls who were more advanced than the ones he had created at the time of Moses? But what would have happened to the latter? Were they destined to remain asleep in the primitive state throughout all eternity? The most ordinary common sense rejected that notion. No, the souls of Jesus' time were the same ones that had lived under the dominations of the Mosaic law, and who over many lifetimes had developed sufficiently to understand a more elevated doctrine. Just as today, they are even more evolved and capable of receiving an even more complete teachings. Consequently, Christ could not have revealed to his contemporaries all the mystery of the future. He himself said, I would have many other things to tell you if you were capable of comprehending them. And that is why I speak to you in parables, especially regarding morality. That is human duty. Christ was very explicit because in touching upon the tangible nature of material life, he knew how to make himself understood. As for other truths, however, he limited himself to using allegory to sow the seeds that would have to develop later on. So the doctrine of the future punishment and rewards belong to this latter or later order of ideas. In particular, the idea regarding punishment could not have abruptly broken with preconceived notions. Jesus came to reveal new duties of humankind, charity, and love for one's neighbors instead of the hate and vengeance, and selflessness instead of selflessness. That was quite